Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a very much overdue homewares haul. I've mentioned in my last vlog that I would be doing one of these this week. Basically, up until recently, my house has been probably more of a farmhouse theme, like a modern farmhouse theme decorating style. And over the past few months, I've decided I want to go more for a, I don't know, like a slightly more modern, fresh boho sort of theme. And when I say theme, like I don't go, this is my theme and everything must match. It's kind of, you know, like the bits and pieces here, the accents around the home. I wanted it to have more of a boho vibe rather than the farmhouse vibe, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you do. It's also a bit of a change of color scheme. There's still a lot of white throughout my house. I like my house to be very bright and airy and fresh, but a lot of the accents up until now have been more of the gray side of the color spectrum, and I'm trying to go a little bit more of the browns and earthier tones. So I'm going to show you what I've gotten. Most of this stuff I think is from, say, Target, Kmart, Big W, and Bed Bath & Table, Adairs, but you know, those kind of stores that are really affordable and places that are sort of everywhere. So we're throughout Australia anyway. So a lot of these things are definitely shoppable if you're in Australia, and I'm going to link everything that I can down below. I think all of this is available online. So yeah, let's get into it. First up, I have this new vase the vase is from Target. Yes, the vase is from Target, and it's obviously the round one with a little narrow opening in the top. And then I have these, what are they called? Are they pamper grass, I want to say? These are from Kmart, and I actually cut it right down, and I think I even trimmed off a few of like the stems. I bought a whole bunch of these, and I had like a huge bunch of it in a different vase, which I've actually left out and I need to go grab to show you. But I much prefer how it looks coming out of the really narrow opening in this particular vase, and this is in our front entryway. I'll probably take you around and show you all this stuff in the Easter home tour that I'll have coming up shortly. You'll see a lot of this, and I'm still waiting on a couple of things to come in, and then maybe I will do a full updated home tour. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So that was the first thing I got. So I'm going to link everything down below because I can't remember prices off the top of my head because, like I said, I've been collecting this stuff over the last couple of months. Next are these little fake plants. These are from Target, and I only got these last week. I think these are about maybe $6 or $8 a piece, and I got 3. And these are to go in my kitchen. I have like a little tiny shelf above where my stovetop is, and it's a really narrow like width or depth of the shelf, and then it's kind of low. I don't know, it's hard to find something to go in there, so I thought these are the perfect size. They are a little bit small for that space. I've had to prop them up on some coasters just to give them a little bit more height, but I thought these were really cute. I really like the color of the foliage as well. I wish there was sort of a third that kind of matched, because I got these two are the same obviously. And then this is the little lavender in the middle, but it does look quite cute, and I do like the way it looks in that little shelf. So this basket is from Big W. The lemons I've had for years and years. They were from Pottery Barn, I think probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, a long time ago. But the basket is new. So these lemons were all, I had like a tiered basket on my dining table, which I've taken away and replaced with this. I'm actually redoing my entire dining table. I've been sanding it the last couple of days. That's first I removed all of the white paint off it, and I gave myself a little tiny burn with the heat gun that I was using. But I've removed all the paint. I'm just sanding down like the last bits of paint now, and then I've got to decide what I want to do with it. So I might leave it its natural wood color and just give it a wax or a top coat, or I might repaint it again, and it'll probably, if I do repaint it, it'll be white again. But I just want to see what it looks like, because we have so many different wood tones in that kitchen dining area. I just want to see what it looks like with just the wood, and just see if that's still, I don't know. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how we go. We don't know. But I got this to go on the dining table now instead. It is from McW. They have this basket in this basket style in a few different sizes, and I just really like it. I think it's simple, quite classic, and I like how it looks with the lemons in there. So these are also for in the kitchen. I have 2. These are from Adairs, and it's 2 obviously from the same range, large one and the small one. Ordered these a long time ago. I'm pretty sure they're still at the store, but I will try and link them down below. So to make sure they were definitely from Adairs, I will try and link them down below, but I just liked the color of these. So you can see the texture in them is that more of an earthy color rather than the gray. And these are I sort of have a corner shelf in the kitchen, and I've popped these up in there. really like how they look, so fresh and but still bringing in that color tone that I like. This cushion has been around at Target for so long. They have it in this sort of dusky pink color and then also in a bluishy gray kind of color. I grabbed the pink one because that seems to be the color that I go for. It isn't very comfortable, like it's quite, the texture on here is quite scratchy, quite coarse. The kids really don't like it, but as a looking cushion, very, very nice. I really like the texture that it has to it. I'm still trying to update the rest of our cushions on our couch. I'm really not happy with them. They're all messy and everything from the kids, but now that the kids are a little bit older and they sort of have a bit more idea of how to look after things, I'm happy to start updating all the cushions on that living room couch. So this is the first of that. I've got 2 of these and I need to find some more neutral ones to go behind it. I also want to update our couch in the, not in the near future, because we are going away soon and we can't afford to be splurging on a new couch as well as going away. So after we get back from our trip to America, I'm hoping to get a new couch, update our dining chairs, and hopefully get a coffee table, because we haven't had a coffee table in our living room for years. So there's going to be a few things changing in the near future, but I'm pretty sure this will go with the color of the new couch that I'm looking at. It's an IKEA couch and I'm pretty sure I know what color we're doing and what style, so this should go with everything there. And then these 2 items are actually Easter items technically. I'm just going to double check this. So I got this like floral spray from Bed Bath & Table just last week, and it is from their Easter collection. It's a heather spray. I'm going to go back and get a second one, but I just wanted to make sure the color sort of went well in the house, because I couldn't really tell in store what it was going to look like in my home. But it's basically, there we go. So you can see that the little floral on this particular spray is tiny little beads. It looks kind of like hundreds and thousands actually. It's quite cute. So really like this, and it's got a bit of a mix of florals throughout it, and like the little, it's quite realistic looking as well, which I like. So that came from Bed Bath & Table. And then also Easter related, I grabbed this one from Target. I think this was $25. I had a voucher, which was good. Otherwise I might not have spent maybe quite that much on this, but I think it's really, really cute. And hopefully this will go up in the same, like for the Easter season anyway, up where the little fake plants were up above my stovetop. I think it should fit. It's quite narrow, and then the little florals in there are quite cute, and then it does have the Easter eggs. Well, there's not the Easter eggs, they're speckled eggs, but really cute. And I love these little like belly button looking things. Just really cute florals, and I really like this. This is sort of more of the color of wood I'm going for recently, so more of like a beech or an oak wood. Really like that. I grabbed that piece right when they were still unpacking the Easter stuff at Target, so I haven't really seen the rest of the stuff that they have out. I looked online just earlier and it looked really cute, so looking forward to seeing the rest of it in person. The next item is this mirror that I've had from Target for a couple of years now, and I could never really find a place for it. I really liked the style, but it wouldn't really work. It used to be like one of those starburst mirrors, so these little pieces all extended quite far out of the mirror. Quite large really, and then it made the actual mirror itself look really, really tiny. A couple of them broke off as well, so I was like, well, it's kind of ruined, but I decided to cut them all off, all of them, which took me freaking forever. But once I'd done it, I much preferred the look of the mirror, and I've put this above where my sorry, I'm not trying not to blind you. I put this above my desk, so I'll show you what that looks like as well in an upcoming video. But really happy with this. So something that I've had for ages that I wasn't using, just made a little update to it, and now I really, really like it. So that's something that you can do. And the last thing I'm showing you today that I'm doing is updating the artwork in my living room and dining area. So these frames that are behind me, they are from Kmart. I did these ones quite a little while ago, maybe a couple years ago. The frame is a laminate on these, so I just gave it a really light sand, and then I did a wash of like a stain over it. The stain is what I used for, I can't even show you. So our bedside tables, which is this one, it's kind of a grey wood stain. So I used that same stain on the laminate of this. So you can see they're different colours, but it did give this frame a little bit more of a deeper finish, if that makes sense, less orange. And then I did scratch it up a little bit to, you can't see it from here, but I've scratched it up and made it sort of a more rustic look. So I've bought another one of those frames to go in our dining room, which that's another reason I'm not sure what to do with my table yet, because it's going to add another element of, you know, wood texture to that room, and I just don't know. So the artwork I've picked to go into the frame, it's going to go landscape, and it's going to be a Joshua Tree print. So that's going to go in the dining room. I'm very excited about that. I feel like it's going to really change up the whole feel of the room. And then in the living room, room, I grabbed these frames. So they are still the Anko frames from Kmart, but you can see the frame is a lot more narrow around the outside, and it does have a mat in it as well. I think this was a little bit more expensive than the poster frames, which are the ones back there, but I think they're really, really nice to look at. It's an A2 photo or picture will fit in the middle, and the frame is actually A1, so it's really hard to show. Oh, maybe you can see it better over there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the same color staining as I did in here on these ones. I think I might just let them go and sort of see how they are once I get the pictures up. For these, I've just downloaded some prints from Etsy. I'm going to put a screenshot in because I can't really explain them. They're just sort of kind of abstract with that kind of earthier colors. So I'll put a screenshot in so you can see what I'm going to be doing. But there's a set of 2 that I'm using, and that's going to go in the living room. And that's everything I wanted to show you today. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've had fun showing you everything that I've gotten over the last few months, and I'm excited to go put it all back now. I'm going to wrap it up now though, because I have a whole house to clean in a matter of a few hours. Our house is trashed and I haven't done anything this morning besides get ready for this video, so I'm going to go do that now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions about any of the items, do leave them down below and I'll answer them. But remember, I'm going to have everything linked down below, so hopefully you can just click on those links and sort of see what you're after. But yeah, thanks again, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.